Hello everyone and welcome to EduTab. So guys, if you're targeting and if you're preparing for RBI Grade B 2025 exam, this video is for you. So guys, the phase 1 exam is going to be conducted on 18th of October and you don't really have a lot of time left. So what should be your strategy for the next 1 month? How can you approach your English language for phase 1 exam? And what should be the sources, how to avoid your negative marking? All this will be discussed in this video. So guys, don't forget to watch this video till the end and obviously do like the session and do subscribe if you're here for the first time. So guys, before we go any further, let me just tell you about the courses that we have launched for you. Guys, recently we have launched our crash course and there is also, our complete course that you can enroll into. The link is given in the description of the video, but I'll tell you a simpler way of getting around it. Guys, you can just visit your browser and type edutap.in. So as you type edutap.in, you will land on our homepage and you will see all our banking courses available to you. So the first tab is your RBI Grade B courses. You click on that and you scroll down and you see all your courses available to you, different bundles for you. So guys, this is your RBI plus IRDA phase 2 exam, RBI plus RDI plus NABARD exam, RBI plus RDI Grade A exam, RBI plus RDI NABARD phase 2 exam. So there are different courses available to you in this course and you can choose according to your requirement, and don't just go for what I say. You can scroll down and look at the demo videos first before you decide to enroll with us. You can have a look at the demo lectures that are available to you. You can watch these sessions and then decide if these courses are worth your while or not. So guys, these are our courses where even we provide you live classes, concept notes, summary sheets, mock test, interviews for all the subjects that are available to you in this exam. So come join us. We are offering a flat 75% discount on our courses and the coupon code is combo75. So as you click on buy now and you type your coupon code, you will see the discount which is on these courses available to you. So guys, this was about our courses. The link for these courses is given in the description of the video. And if you're a beginner, if you're starting out to prepare for RBI Grade B for this year, probably next year, now we have a comprehensive guidebook available for you. You see the banner at the bottom of the screen. The link for that comprehensive guidebook is provided in the description of the video. And you can also join our Telegram channel to find all these PDFs and many more such absolutely free of cost. So guys, let's jump into the session without any further ado. What should be your strategy and what are the sources that you can follow and how can you prepare the best way possible in the next 30 days, maybe less than 30 days or so. So let's begin with this, guys. First of all, you need to understand what is the weightage of English section in this exam. Now guys, in phase 1, you will be asked 30 questions worth 30 marks and the sectional timing for English language is 25 minutes. So you'll have to target as many questions as possible in 25 minutes itself. And see, considering there are comprehension based questions, cloze test, rearrangement, so it is a little challenging for sometimes for the students or aspirants who are appearing in this exam for the first time, how to handle and what should be a strategy for these questions. So we will delve deeper into it. But before that, what is the bare minimum cutoff that you have to clear out of 30 marks? So let's look at the previous year cutoffs for the RBI Grade B exam. So total number of questions are 30, weightage is 30 marks, and I have discussed with you the cutoffs for the last 7 years. So in 2018, the cutoff was 6.75. In 2019, the cutoff was 7.5. Then in 2020-21, this was COVID period, right? So the cutoff, it plummeted to 6. Then in 2022, it was bare minimum 4.5. Again in 2023, it was 4.5. And in 2024, because the number of seats were very few, the cutoff went high and it went up to 7.5. So guys, in the last 7-8 years, the highest that cutoff that we have seen is 7.5 and the lowest being 4.5. So our target score, minimum target score should be at least 8 marks, 7.5 or 8 marks. You can say that is the bare minimum that you have to target, bare minimum, just to get across the mark. But that would not be enough to meet the the aggregate cutoff for all the sections. So you need to score well. And why am I saying this? Because English in the recent years has been quite easy. The questions are quite simple, and they are very easily targetable. So you can, and most of us can target more than 23, 24, or sometimes even 25 out of 30 questions. So that is how how scoring subject English is, and that is why we are telling you the strategy that you have to follow to score so high in English part. Now guys, what are the different verticals that you will be tested upon? So guys, you will be tested upon three different verticals in English language, namely grammar, vocabulary, and comprehension. Now in your grammatical part, you will be asked questions based on error detection, sentence improvement, or sometimes they ask you if the sentence is contextually and grammatically correct or not. So in such questions, your concept clarity is tested. They want to see if you are good at grammar, if you understand all the concepts of the grammar well or not. Second is your vocabulary. Now, vocabulary based questions are asked in different sections like close test, synonyms and antonyms, sometimes idioms and phrases are asked, then single fillers, double fillers are asked sometimes. So, you need to have a decent command over the language, and for that, you need your recollection and memory skills. And in your comprehension ability, in your close test comprehension ability rearrangement, they will be testing you upon your efficiency and accuracy. And before that, you need to have good analytical skills. What I mean by analytical skills is you need to have good comprehension power, skimming ability, and then to be able to analyze each and every component of the comprehension, and then to be able to efficiently and accurately. Why am I being efficient? Because comprehension is a big, it's a big question. You have to read the passage. It's a long chunk of the exam, which takes a lot of time. So you need to be efficient with your time, and you need to be accurate with your answers. So your analytical skills plus your efficiency and accuracy comes into play when you're solving your comprehension based questions, right? Now guys, how can we target these three sections in 1 month? So how to go about doing it? What should be a strategy? Now guys, if you are a student of our master course, please understand you need to cover all the concepts well before the exam. Now we are conducting live classes which are already going on right now. You can join that crash course live classes, or if you are a student of, or if you are a if you are enrolled in your gold pack, these live classes will be available to you. So these live classes will be a refresher for you. This will be a capsule sort of a thing wherein we'll cover almost all the topics in a very brisk manner. But would that be enough to crack RBI Grade B exam all the way? No. Guys, you also have phase 2 descriptive English, and also you need to score very well in phase 1 to be able to get to phase 2. So guys, you need to cover all these topics. These are 13 important topics that you must prepare for, namely subject verb agreement, tenses, conditional sentences, preposition, complex preposition, conjunction, advanced verbs, synonyms, antonyms, phrasal verbs, reading comprehension, close test, and rearrangement. So these are very highly demanded topics, and they're very frequently asked in the exam. Now study in the given sequence, guys. Start with your grammar, followed by your vocabulary, and then wrap it up with your comprehension. So this is the sequence that you need to cover these topics. At least cover these topics, guys, because if you are able to cover these 13 topics in the next 30 days, right, you will be able to fare well in the exam. Now guys, another thing that you need to inculcate in your daily life is a daily reading habit. Guys, read editorials on a on a daily basis. That is how you will be able to recall good vocabulary words, and you will be able to improve your comprehension ability for both the phases of the exam. So reading editorial is a must for English language in these competitive exams. Now, as you have only maybe 4 weeks left, so at least practice 50 questions, at least 50 questions from every topic. That will give you clarity if you've understood the concepts well, and if you're able to control the questions or not. Practice reading comprehension and close test regularly, right? Maybe at this point of time, probably one every day. So one comprehension and one close test, regularly practice it on a daily basis. That will give you the right confidence to to execute your strategy well in the exam. Now let's talk about the exam, guys. What should be a strategy to avoid negative marking during the exam? Now this is another biggest problem students feel. Sir, English is a very complicated language. We sometimes are able to find the answers, or sometimes we are not able to do it. So how to go about choosing which questions to attempt and how to attempt them? So let's discuss this, guys. First of all, let's discuss section wise accuracy strategy, your errors and error spotting or sentence improvement based questions, guys. Now for such questions, the golden rule is only attempt when you can identify the grammar rule violated. Now if you are sure Now students feel that, okay sir, I felt that this is an awkward part. I don't think this is correct, and probably that is always correct. But you've never heard about it. So unless you are sure that what grammar rule is is violated in this sentence, in which part, do not attempt those questions. Don't go by instinct. What happens is RBI frames sentences that sound right but are grammatically wrong. So how to how to find out the errors in this and such questions? You need to have good concept clarities. Find subject verb agreement, right? Always see if the subject is following subject verb agreement all the way. Then follow the nouns, pronouns, tenses, adjectives, adverbs, prepositions. So if you follow each and every word logically in a technical manner, you will be able to identify the mistake if your concepts are clear. Now the safe approach is quickly scan for subject verb agreement. As I told you, tense, preposition, articles, modifiers, parallelism, conjunctions. And if you can't find a clear grammatical reason, skip it. Don't take that chance, because negative marking is going to, it's going to be counterproductive for you. Second type of question is fill in the blanks, which basically includes single fillers or double fillers. Now, how to attempt such questions? Look at the tone and the meaning of the sentence. Don't just think about the word. First, read the sentence with the blank. Do not look at the options, and understand the tone. If the sentence is skeptical, critical, appreciative, apprehensive, or just elaborative. So understand the theme and the tone of the sentence. Then after you've understood the meaning of the sentence, then choose the word, right, which should fit in the blank according to grammar. For example, if the blank is for an adjective, or if the blank is for a verb, if the blank is for a noun or for a preposition, you should be clear with it and then eliminate the obvious options. So look at the tone and the meaning of the sentence, eliminate options that do not fit grammatically or contextually. Now you can eliminate the options on the basis of grammatical conciseness and contextual aptness. So if the word does not fit there contextually or grammatically, eliminate it. Then what is the trap that you have to look for? Many options look grammatically fine but do not fit contextually. So you need to be able to know the meaning of the word first and then fit it grammatically into the sentence. And most of the times they fit, but they are very close. So if more than two options seem equal, skip it. Now, if you feel that, okay, I'm not sure if this is going to be the correct answer or that is going to be the correct answer, skip that question. Now for reading comprehension, guys, now RBI RCs are fast and inference heavy. So the questions are they're fact and inference heavy. So they will ask you both kind of questions: factual questions. What are factual questions? Direct questions asked from the exam, and inference questions, which are indirect questions which have to be inferred from the statements given in the passage. So avoid assumptions beyond the passage, guys. Do not, what are the tips? Do not assume anything that is not mentioned in the passage. Solve fact-based questions first, because direct questions, because you'll find and you'll locate the answers very easily while you are reading the passage. Then for inference questions, eliminate options which are with extreme words like always, never, only, completely, thoroughly, this is the only way, you cannot do it, India cannot achieve this. So these are extreme options, eliminate them, and do not spend more than 2 to 3 minutes per RC. Guys, if you spend more than that, it is going to be challenging for you. So if you're stuck between two questions, leave it, guys. That is the strategy that you have to undertake. Now guys, how to read these chapters in English language? Now these are complete, this is a complete list of the chapters that are provided to you in your course. Now, in what sequence shall I be studying these deliverables in English language? This is the proper sequence that I've curated for you for your preparation in this exam. Now the question is, sir, in such short span of time, will we be able to complete every chapter? If that is the case, you can skip some videos and you can approach a reverse strategy. Attempt the questions and quizzes first. If you are able to solve more than 75-80% questions in the quizzes, I think you don't need to watch the the concept videos. You can just go through the the notes that we have provided you, and that should be more than enough. And if you feel that you are not able to score well in one particular topic, then follow the video, look at the video, understand the concept and the shortcut to solve it, and then go about solving it. Can you attempt the quizzes and skip concept videos? You can, if you have already prepared for RBI Grade B Phase 1 English Language beforehand. Now if you have already completed your syllabus once, you can skip the videos and just jump to practice, rigorous practice. But if you are doing it for the first time, I suggest you watch the basic concept videos to improve your command and confidence over this language. Now guys, what should be your strategy say for the next 4 weeks. Now week 1 guys, quickly revise your verbs and tenses followed by subject verb agreement and nouns and pronouns in week 1. So you will be able to cover these 4-5 chapters in week 1. Then week 2, revise preposition, complex preposition, phrasal verbs, and this should be the end of your grammar, and then start with your vocabulary in the middle of phase 2, phrasal verbs, synonym, antonyms. And then week 3 should be about rearrangement, close test, and reading comprehension. Now once you're done with all these parts in the first 3 weeks, last week should be complete revision of what you have learned, rigorous mock tests, and revision of vocabulary. You know what you read in your daily editorials, articles, note down those vocabulary words and try to use them in try to save them in your PC and try to recollect them with the help of revision on every weekend, and try to use them in your day-to-day lives. That is how you'll be able to retain them. That is how you'll be able to build up your muscle memory. So this is your 4-week plan for the exam before the exam. Now how to cover the content guys? Now please remember, all theories are important. English is not just a subject, it's a language, and for a language you can't just read or you can't just cover half the language and feel that okay, I've done everything in the language. So all theories are important. Stress on key concepts that have been discussed with you in the lectures. Lesser known rules are quite crucial for this exam, so focus on lesser known rules. Mock questions and PYQs, they'll give you the right insight into what sort of and what level of questions you might face in the exam, so do attempt them before the exam. So this was your strategy to prepare for your English language for your RBI Grade B Phase 1 exam. So I hope this will help you in your preparation and in your journey ahead. Now what sources you can use guys? Now to improve your reading habits, read editorials from either the Economic Times or the Hindu, Live Mint, a good newspaper. What I mean is read editorials every day so that you can come across new words, and it will also improve your comprehension ability. Read editorials, articles, opinion pieces, periodicals, magazines, something related to finance and economy, global issues, national issues. It will strengthen your vocabulary. Maintain a vocabulary journal. Whenever you come across a new word, note it down or save it with their meanings and recall it after every couple of days. Revise it. Brush up on your grammar. So you can use a book if you're preparing on your own. You can use a book by Renan Martin or S.P. Bakshi, right? These are two good books available in the market. You can use either of them to prepare for your grammatical part. But a disclaimer guys, books will not teach you anything. You just have to read and try to understand what it says. But a teacher can explain things to you with examples, with logic, and with background of the context. So make sure you make that distinction first. Now practice mock tests in previous year papers. That is again very important guys. Practice as many mock tests and PYQs as possible to get familiarized with the exam pattern, the time taken to solve one question, and your strategy to attempt which questions to attempt first and which questions to attempt later. So start with shorter questions first because they do not take a lot of time and you'll have confidence when you solve them, and you can skip them easily. But for longer questions like RC or parajumbles, if you invest time into it, you can't skip it. So start with shorter questions. First 10-12 minutes for your shorter questions, and then last 12 to 13 minutes for your longer question. That should be your strategy. And time management guys, you only have 25 minutes for English section. So practice managing your time efficiently, and prioritize accuracy to avoid negative marking, and aim to attempt easy questions like fill in the blanks, error detection before tackling comprehension passages. So your attempt should be in the ascending order. Shorter questions, smaller questions first, bigger questions later on. So these are the sources, and guys, you obviously can enroll with us in our courses, and that will help you in your preparation and in your journey ahead. So as I showed you earlier, now you can avail any of the combo courses, and we are offering flat 75% discount on those courses. Now guys, if you have any doubts, if you have any queries regarding anything at all, you can always call us on this number during the office hours, which is 81462 07241, or you can also drop us an email at hello@edutap.co.in. That's our official email ID. So guys, I wish you all the very best for your preparation and for your journey ahead. Keep on working hard, keep on giving your best, and I'm sure you will come out with flying colors. So thank you once again, and happy learning to all of you.